Cogimyun has to be one of the most underrated Sanrio characters of all time. How is this quirky, adorable, and oddly relatable character not getting more love? And did you know she's made of... I won't spoil it. Hey guys, my name is Amber and I'm so obsessed with all things Hawaii that I moved to Japan and learned Japanese just so I could know everything about my favorite characters and share my findings here with you guys on this channel. Let's get into today's deep dive. So Cogimyun is part of the Hello Kitty family over at Sanrio. She's a little different in the fact that she's not a cute animal like a dog, a cat, or a bunny. Instead, she's a flower fairy, and not flower like the plant that grows in your garden, but flower like the bread ingredient. You might be wondering why a flower fairy, and don't worry, we're gonna get into that soon. How cute is this plushie? Look at those cheeks, the eyes, adorable. First things first, let's talk about more Cogimyun details. Cogimyun was born on May 7th, making her a Taurus, which is perfectly fitting for someone as nurturing and sweet as she is. Her big dream is to become an onigiri rice ball, which is a long story, so we'll talk about that later too. Now, Cogimyun's personality is just as delicate as her appearance, with those sweet barley hair buns, yes, these are made of barley, and her flower dusty form. She's just too precious for this world. It's not just her looks that are dainty and delicate. Emotionally, she's known to be pretty fragile too. Makes you just want to hug this cloud of flour. When things get overwhelming, Cogimyun literally falls apart into a pile of flour. But don't worry, she always finds a way to pull herself back together, and that's what makes this character just so lovable. Cogimyun's grandfather is totally obsessed with onigiri rice balls, which is exactly why Cogimyun's big dream is to become one of these rice balls. She hopes that becoming onigiri, she'll become closer with her grandfather, which is potentially sweet or potentially a sign of some deep-seated trauma. Like, was she not good enough for her grandfather just as flour? Anyway, one day she comes home to find her grandfather missing. He just left a note saying he's off on a journey, which left poor Cogimyun on her own to manage the family apartment building Cogimu Corp. Yeah, I think we were onto something before. This sounds a little traumatic for a little cloud of flour. Don't worry, the building is home to tons of quirky and interesting residents who Cogimyun loves, so we'll talk about them in a bit. Now here's where Cogimyun really stands out from the rest of the Sanrio crowd. As we mentioned earlier, Cogimyun is a wheat flower fairy. She's not a bunny, puppy, or cat like some of the other Sanrio characters. But what exactly is a flower fairy? Well, it's exactly what it sounds, a magical cloud of flour that is somehow really cute. So her name literally connects her to the powdery substance that she is. Sanrio's creativity literally knows no bounds. So remember how we mentioned that Cogimyun's grandfather essentially abandoned her and left her in charge of the family apartment building? Well, Cogimu Corp isn't just any apartment building. It's packed with other food-based residents that are known as Cogimus. So these guys are like Cogimyun's friends or essentially family. Let's meet the residents. First up, we have Ebi Fry, who's a cute little fried shrimp known as Ebi-chan. It's Cogimyun's pet and best friend. Now, Ebi-chan doesn't really talk. Its vocabulary is pretty much limited to just Ebi Ebi. But its loyalty to Cogimyun, totally unmatched. Next, there's Gyoza-kun, a super energetic Japanese dumpling who's always in high spirits. He gets so excited sometimes that his inside ingredients literally burst out. Sounds weird. Gyoza-kun is definitely one of the most lively residents in the whole apartment building. Is that true? Then we have the Takoyaki sisters, who are three stylish sisters named Mentaiko Mayo, Dry Sauce, and Sweet Sauce. I'm getting hungry. They're all about trends and fashion, and they never miss a beat when it comes to what's in. Seems like good friends for Cogimyun. She's so stylish. Look at this girl. Fashion, fashion. And then there's my personal favorite, Pizza-an, who's always pretending to be Italian, even though the only Italian word he knows is bueno. His over-the-top personality is what makes him such a charmer. There are so many more quirky residents like Cogimyun's own brother Udon-san, Chokororoni, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Karage brothers, Cake-chan, and Pastan. So despite being abandoned by her grandfather, Cogimyun has a lot of great people in her life. What a sad story. Alright anime fans, this one's for you. Did you know there's a whole Cogimyun anime short series? And yes, it's available for free on YouTube. Heads up though, it is all in Japanese. The anime follows Cogimyun as she tries to manage Cogimu Corp while her grandfather is off on some adventures. You'll get to see all of your favorite flowery characters come to life. And the episodes are short and sweet too, just like Cogimyun, so they're easy to binge watch. Because Cogimyun is so loved in Japan, she's done a lot of cool collabs, like the one with characters from Project Sekai and Paradox Live, and she's even done a collab with Sailor Moon. But it's not just limited to anime collabs. Cogimyun has partnered with some restaurants and dessert shops throughout the country. And if you thought that was all, just wait until we get to the fashion collabs. Cogimyun has some of the cutest clothing and accessories that I've ever seen. Like, first of all, look at my hair clips, cute, I know, and my t-shirt. But that's not even the cutest stuff. We'll dive into those in just a bit. There even used to be a Cogimyun pop-up cafe in Tokyo. We're being British again, called Cogimyun Hatsukoi Cafe. Hatsukoi means first love, so yeah, cute. And since Cogimyun's favorite food is strawberries, the whole menu was strawberry themed. They had food like strawberry curry, strawberry pasta, and a strawberry cotton candy dessert that looked so good. And if that wasn't cute enough, there was also a Cogimyun themed hotel room at Hotel New Otani in Tokyo. Guests got to stay in an adorable flower fairy themed room and even walked away with a gift bag of exclusive Cogimyun goods. So jealous. Speaking of Cogimyun fashion, look at my Cogimyun hair tie that I've been wearing as bracelet. It's so freaking cute. Her face is kind of covered by the fluff, flower fluff. So like I mentioned before, Cogimyun has done some cool fashion collabs. And I'm not talking about my Don Quixote t-shirt. She teamed up with Melty for some cozy kawaii outfits. She teamed up with Samantha Vega for some chic flower accessories. Chic. And even Mason Bay Floor for some elegant floral Cogimyun designs. So yeah, if you're looking to add some flowery cuteness into your wardrobe, you have tons of options to choose from. Now, if you've totally fallen in love with Cogimyun and want to meet her in person, you're in luck. You can meet Cogimyun in real life at the Sanrio theme park Puroland in Tokyo. This magical theme park is packed with all your favorite Sanrio characters, and if you're lucky, Cogimyun may make a special appearance. There you can catch her in parades, character meetups, and sometimes special pop-up events. The absolute best part of Cogimyun in Cogimyun in Puroland, she's part of a special merch lineup where you can snag some exclusive Cogimyun goods that you can only get there. If you want to visit Puroland, you might want to check out our video that's coming out soon where we share all of our top tips and tricks on having the best time there. Now let's talk about popularity. Cogimyun may not have started out of one of Sanrio's most popular characters, but she has been climbing the ranks fast. Back in 2018, she was ranked in 28th place. So more recently in 2022, she was in 9th place. That's in the top 10. These days, Cogimyun is solidly in the top 20, and who knows how high she'll climb in the future. Think high. By the way, have any of you voted in the Sanrio Character Awards before? Let me know who you want to vote for in the comments down below, and you'll be automatically entered to win one of these exclusive Blivo backpacks. With her growing popularity, Cogimyun has teamed up with some big names in the kawaii and food spaces. She's even teamed up with Cinnamon Roll, helping him run a cafe in one of her anime shorts. And speaking of Cinnamon Roll, we have a whole deep dive on him too. So if you want to be an expert on all the Sanrio characters, make sure to check out that one next. Bye-bye! You should be the voice of Cogimyun. What do you think Cogimyun would say?
I love you so much.
Oh, thank you, Cogimyun.
You're so cute.
Oh, so are you.
But not as cute as Green.
Hey.